Hello everyone and welcome to the Metroid Prime Randomizer Weekly Race. I am Robo Scout,
And I'm all 82.
and today we have an even weekly race between Uncle Reggie and Pyro Paper Planes, not to be confused with Planes Paper Pyro.
Who's that?
You wouldn't know him.
Is that a reference or something?
It was just a joke based on how Pyro has like a name with P3, whatever. Apparently it wasn't a good joke. Let's hope that joke is indicative of the quality of our seeds, and it is absolutely terrible.
Core Chozo Samus Fission.
Yep.
Not
Race
sure what to infer from that.
Yep. Race has started in the race time, but as usual, stream delay will mean we'll need to wait around a bit for it to get started. Just these two runners today.
Yeah. Trying to think of how the hash might clue us in, how it's cursed, but I can't think of anything except maybe getting grabbed by Fission Metroids a lot.
Yeah. Core Chozo would say everything's in Chozo ruins, which... that sounds like just a regular weekly race, to be honest.
Most things in Chozo and one or two things way out of the way.
Yeah. By the way, looks like the runners are off. Oh, starting in Fendrana. Of course, there is the question of whether or not they actually get to stay in Fendrana and just turn right back around. Fireball, Boost Ball, Gravity Suit. Yep, they're turning around.
Okay.
Looks like Pyro is starting off, is using Fusion Suit, and because the runner started with Gravity Suit, we do not have to deal with Vomit Suit on this wonderful day.
Nice. And a Chozo elevator, that seems pretty normal.
Yep. Early Chozo start.
Missile on grapple edge. Couldn't tell what that was in the half pipe.
Yeah, looks like a ball upgrade in the Vault Ledge, but... yeah, the fact that they started with both Boost and Spider is interesting. Yeah. Standard early Chozo stuff so far. Reggie just abusing the fact that M1 Scan Visor is a movement system to scan dash his way through early Chozo.
Yeah.
Well, he seems to get caught up on a bit of collision, so Pyro is mostly caught up at this point. And our first item on High Mecha is a missile, as is usual, and we get Space Jump right after that.
Okay. Seems like a fairly standard placement so far.
Yeah. Although the fact that we haven't seen, we don't seem to have early access to Talon, could change things.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Pyro,
could be hidden deep within magma or mines or something.
Yep. Pyro changing around the helmet opacity settings for personal reasons. I don't know, that's something some runners feel very strongly about. Yeah, nothing too exciting going on so far, although the runner's movement has been moving pretty quickly, in my opinion.
Yeah. If that ball upgrade you saw was Morph Ball, then that gives them one elevator to check so far.
Yep.
Which would be Vault or Sun Tower.
Yeah. Looks like that was right. It is a Morph Ball up there. We'll give them access to both Boost and Spider very early on, which should help make some of the movement pretty interesting. Pyro neglecting to check the elevator back there. Interesting decision. Oh, and that's super missile.
Okay, that's
Don't have to worry about main plaza tree early on, and it's an artifact. This seed, looking not too cursed so far, but never should say that too early on because seeds can always change, and face-on suit is still in play.
Well, maybe you should jinx it. That'll be more fun to
Yeah,
watch.
true.
There, yeah. Okay.
Yep, that's very early on.
Very early on.
Ah, that was a good one. Didn't even intend it. Pyro not even gonna grab the missile and ruin Shrine.
Not worth it.
Yeah. It's interesting how close our runners have stayed to each other throughout this.
Yeah, both very good and experienced runners.
Yeah.
I know Reggie does 80%, so he's got some skills on him. Don't know what Pyro does, but he does a lot of rando. And he knows a lot of tricks and movement tech.
Yeah. Looks like Pyro is going for the Ruined Fountain missile. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's a bit much for just a missile.
Yeah. But the fact that they have Spire Ball so very early on will change their routing, I imagine, a bit.
Yeah.
If they can get their way into Dynamo, they can check the other Dynamo and not have to worry about that right away.
Yeah, it's nice to not have to backtrack.
Yep.
That jump Reggie just did, it never looks makeable to me. Should try that. It looks like you would just barely miss it, or I would.
Well, speaking of being able to get into Dynamo, that's a convenient power bomb.
Yeah. They have Varia, they can do Magma Pull Dash. Check that. Although Wave might make it more worthwhile.
Yeah. Seed, slow down, you're overwhelming our trackers.
Hmm.
But now the trackers seem to be doing a good job. But they've been getting a lot of work cut out for them in this first few minutes of the Seed. It's only 6 items, and we're 6 minutes in. We're already halfway through. Wow, that's an interesting Morph Ball Bomb location. It appears the seed hash of everything in the core of Chozo is turning out true so far.
Yeah.
Our runners have every ball upgrade at 628.
And let's see, with what they have, it looks like they're going to be doing roughly the same things until, at least until they get to Zoid, and then they might diverge.
Yeah.
To Sun Tower Elevator.
Yeah, I imagine someone might try and go back and check that.
Yeah, and then, I mean, they
especially considering if they don't find any beams soon.
Yeah, if they find ice, then they can go back to Phendrana and do Far Phendrana.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is partially what gravity is for.
Although you actually needed quite a few more beams to get to any meaningful checks in Far Phendrana, because you would need Plasma Beam to get to the transport
for
tunnel.
The other doors. Yeah.
Yeah. So
careful, Pyro.
Unless we find any beams soon, I imagine our runners will be heading back to Sun Tower at some point.
Yeah, it's probably the better elevator to take so far.
Yeah. But who knows, I'm not the runner, and I do know Reggie knows tricks to get through Hall of the Elders without Wave Beam. Although he would need Ice Beam to get in there.
average. Looks like the music might loop a little bit. Depending on what kind of Zoid they each get, Pyro could end up, you know,
Yep.
pulling ahead
Zoid
of it.
is famously RNG. Well, it seems Reggie has come out quite a bit faster in the fight.
Yeah.
Looks like just this usual double missile on Zoid.
Yeah, I've been playing Prime on Randomizer for so long, it's actually kind of weird to see these cutscenes again.
Yeah, the changes Toaster Party made to skip the cutscenes is it's definitely changed a lot.
Yeah, this puzzle goes a lot faster, or at least feels faster, and feels better to do for me, in my opinion.
Yeah. I was curious. I imagine the community will probably make a change over to Randomania at some point, but I don't know when. I imagine we'll probably at least wait for an official release. But
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Wow, that is a very nice bomb space jump by Reggie to get into the tunnel. Not even using the standable collision.
Yeah, I'd like to learn that. It makes it look pretty easy.
BSJs are very much not easy in Prime.
Not in Prime, no. They're easy at Echoes, but...
Yeah, they're pretty much the core of Echo's sequence breaking, but...
Yeah, I've only done it once in Prime, or maybe twice. I know I was practicing Spiderless Shafts once. Reggie was teaching me that, and managed to get the BSJ a few times, but not the standable terrain. And
yeah,
I remember trying to get up... what was it? Chozo Ice Temple in SJ, and there's one BSJ that I couldn't do. I couldn't figure it out because it just doesn't seem to work the same way as it does in Echoes. Even though people say it's roughly the same kind of thing, but the timing may be different. I'm not sure.
I know there are ways to get up Chozo Ice Temple without BSJs using just DBJs. It might not be the same.
That's what I ended up doing. Just laddered bomb jumps.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Reggie has decided to go for plant. That is an interesting decision. As for whether or not it will pay off, that is not for me to say right now.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
Yep.
Could pay off for Reggie and end up biting Pyro later.
Yeah. Actually, the fact that he's got Super and Spider Ball right now means he can check Ghost fairly easily afterwards. Although the fact that he doesn't have any E-Tanks is slightly concerning.
Yeah. With no E-Tanks, I would just fight him the vanilla way. Just to be safe.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Pyro is checking Magma Pool. Gonna do the dash.
He does have gravity suit, so he can get off. He misses it, but he will not. And let's see what's behind Magma Pool. It is
a visor.
X-ray visor. That is
the right visor.
Yeah, that was actually fairly good play right there. X-ray visor, of course, is not mandatory for the game, but and it's only required for one check. But it does have a variety of uses throughout, and it does look like Reggie actually does have fixed music right here, which is a nice little treat. For those who don't know, this is actually the correct developer-intended version of the Philogger theme, but they accidentally cut it too short in the original release of the game, and so most people never heard it.
And some people, I can't talk. Some people prefer the truncated version.
Yeah, it's definitely has a. They definitely have different vibes.
Yeah.
Oh no, as a piece on its own, I definitely prefer the extended version, but as for the atmosphere for the fight, I can kind of see why some people prefer the original fight for the very slow and methodical cutscene boss.
Yeah.
Just a missile and rune gallery for Pyro, and let's see what is on the plant. Of course,
Yeah.
restream resolution will mean I can't exactly see it through the vines right now, like I imagine Reggie can, but you'll see that soon enough.
Grapple.
Grapple beam. Interesting.
For these two runners, that's probably not a payoff.
I mean, it can help in a few situations, but yeah, Reggie's probably good enough that you can do Quarantine Modder and Lava Lake, which are probably the two toughest places to skip Grapple Beam pretty easily, but yeah, I don't know. It can be nice in a few situations.
Yeah. So if ghosts have nothing, Pyro could pull ahead. Seems to be or
Reggie's,
no, maybe he's using supers to do backwards flop. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
don't die there, Reggie. Seems to have screwed up the early wild. Thankfully, the fact that he does have supers means, yeah, he seems to just be doing it the vanilla way. Ah, and it looks like Pyro has also decided to bite the Flagra bullet, but is doing reverse Flagra to start.
Yeah.
Reverse plant does save some time on cutscenes, which is very nice, but
Yeah. But have you done the fight on Randomizer without cutscenes? It's
I
really weird.
that is actually, yeah, I think I've done it a few times, but I've never done reverse Flagra without cutscenes.
Well, I mean, it's not really any different without them, but with them, like, cut out, and when you
Yeah.
fight the normal way, it's...
Yeah, you actually
Oh.
see a Samus model right in front of you in the opening cutscene. It's weird.
Oh, I never noticed that part of it. I was just, like, amused by how quick it all was. You could, like, you're still in control of Samus during the damage, you know, when Clobber takes damage, but then when Clobber dies,
Yeah.
it just cuts straight to the item.
Yeah. Randomania skipping cutscenes definitely changes a lot. It can definitely change how routing works out, because the majority of what makes Flagra such an undesirable check for so many people is the cutscenes. Without the cutscenes, it becomes a lot faster, also a much more efficient check. So
Yeah.
I wonder if we adopt it for the tournament, if we see a lot more people going for plant.
Oh,
Oh, and that's Ice
okay.
Beam on Ghost,
So,
which
yeah, this was mandatory.
that changes quite a bit. It's a good thing both of our runners decide to go for plant.
Looks like Pyro's having trouble with one of the slots. One of them has like weird collision where it's hard to get close to it and bomb it with a regular bomb, so it's easier to power bomb it, which luckily they have one.
Yeah.
But
The Flagra collision is weird, which is kind of understandable considering they never intended for you to touch it in the first place. And it looks like we can finally
Crash
see
site.
what... Yeah,
Okay.
it's frigate crash site. Which is actually very convenient considering the runners just found ice.
Yeah. They have an easy way back up in there with crash site climb and ice.
Yeah.
They could probably even check frigate if they find wave somewhere nearby.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine not many people would willingly want to check frigate right now.
Well, I look at it as more of just opening up a route to open up, you know, more areas.
Yeah,
Item-wise, it's kind of, you know, 50-50.
Yeah. Considering our runners have Varia, I imagine they probably won't need to head through Frigate to get to other elevators, considering I don't think there are any other elevators that are really just blocked off. Or I suppose the fact that they don't have Wave does limit their options, but if they don't have Wave, they can't go through Frigate.
Pyro didn't look too happy about that grapple, but he will be happy about ice.
Yeah, this is a stacked foie gras.
Plasma? No. Okay. Almost thought that was plasma.
Almost. The fact that neither runner has found any E-tanks at this point is interesting. It was actually Reggie who ginned this seed. He was hoping for a cursed one, but alas, that does not. Required plant is a bit cursed. Both of the runners seem to have read the seed, though.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the spoiler log tournament got resurrected into the weeklies accidentally.
Yeah, like even though it's cursed to have to do, they at least have all the equipment to make it the easy, you know, the least annoying. I guess they have supers and X-ray and
yeah, there
stuff.
are much more painful floggers out there. Let's see, will Reggie grace us with hints? Doesn't. Hey! Let's see. Lava Lake.
Just
Oh,
write
looks
it
like
down.
Yeah, makes sense. Also convenient for us. Central Dynamo. Alright, so required mines. Plasma processing.
Yeah, a little gross, but not too bad.
Life growth tunnel. Considering our runners have got all the ball upgrades earlier. Life growth.
Okay. Oh, it's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad artifact today.
The mines one could be bad depending on where mines is.
Yeah, it could be one of those seeds that has both mines elevators locked behind frigate, which would be fun. But we do not know that.
Oh wait, Reggie didn't find X-ray. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. Reggie.
Where was that?
Was in Magma Pool.
Gotcha.
Which could actually bring some changes. For starters, it will obviously mean he can't ever go through OP if that's ever if Phazon suit ends up being down there, but also just loses time here and there, most notably on final bosses where just not having X-ray means you have to try and track Essence while it's invisible, which is always fun, quality content. Reggie not even bothering with the grapple point.
Personally, I was one of the harder dashes for me.
Yeah, I think almost every runner, new runner struggles with that dash.
Well, I'm not even new. I'm just bad at that one. This one is always, this out of bounds right here is always scary because
yeah, if you screw things up with the invisible terrain, you just lose.
Yeah, and even though it's close to a save point, it's still out of the way enough to kind of like make you not want to go over there and save just to come back and do it. So
yeah, I mean, plus saving takes time.
Yeah, so you have to like decide, okay, do I want to risk?
There's also the fact that it doesn't often have many inits due to all the checks it requires.
Yeah.
Well, there's a PPC elevator. It's actually in logic to go in. Actually, yeah, they can go grab Central Dynamo right now. There are no wave doors. Yeah, no E-tanks is gonna make this a bit of a heart attack run for us, but
yeah,
you know, that's just more content.
Yeah, at least I can get out quickly.
Yeah. Overgrown Cavern, the falling down logic is weird from what I know.
What's that?
Gallup was saying in chat that he doesn't think it's in logic since runners would have to fall down Overgrown Cavern. And there's Plasma Beam!
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I know the logic around Overgrown Cavern is weird, and it's like dependent on the other elevators, so theoretically, if there's another elevator they could access at this point that would allow them, that would be unlocked, or there could be other elevators that take them around, like if the Talon Canyon elevator took them to like Magmore and the other end of Magmore had one at Lake Chozo, this would still be on logic. I don't know, it's weird. I know we've had previous leakies that expected the runner to jump down to Overgrown Cavern without any clear ways to get back up. You had to like find another in an elevator. Either way, Reggie seems to be going through mines with just one E-tank fairly well so far, but who knows how that will change. Might lead to a bit of a tense maze. That's twin tires on the Talon Canyon elevator, which does give them Magmore elevator access and basically access to every area in the game at this point, considering we know areas can't be locked behind Frigate at this point.
Yeah, I'm guessing the Frigate ones lead to Magmore.
Yeah. Might be some delayed Chozo as well, but who knows. Oh, that's a very nice snipe!
Oh!
Reggie's showing off here!
How? Wow, he must have practiced that.
Yeah, that is...
That was like way too precise and confident.
That was very well done on Reggie's part.
Never seen that before. I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, Maze being a bit of a troll today. Reggie, don't lose that drone snipe. That was beautiful. Oh yeah, this is a terrible maze. I don't even count the squares and I know this is bad.
Oh, God. Okay, we're safe.
Yep. Looks like Pyro's Yep, it looks like Pyro's going for mines to grab it. He's debating it. And he's going for it. Let's go!
Are there any wave doors in lower mines?
Yes, there is actually one right behind the firing squad, so this is pretty much all Reggie can do in lower mines. It's almost like this situation was specifically designed for Reggie right now. The door layout, yeah. Don't know why he did a BSJ there, but I don't know, maybe it was...
It wasn't a BSJ, it was just a bomb jump and instant unmorph. I actually saw Remy do that in one of the tournaments and started doing it. It's pretty fun to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna... Pyro going to check PCA with no E-tank.
Oh.
That would be the first E-tank we've seen in the run right there. Too bad he couldn't grab it.
That is so gross.
Our runners have definitely been putting on a show so far.
That's literally the first one we've seen, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. Reggie seems to be going out of his way to get rid of the turrets here before climbing up PPC. Can't say I blame him.
I don't get why more people don't do that. It's so easy to get shot down.
I found it's not really that bad, because most of the time you're already moving. If you go fast enough, the only time they'll really hit you is if they miss into hitting you. If their shot and accuracy gets them into hitting you.
Yeah, the key word for that was I.
Yeah.
I get shot off a lot.
True. Different strokes for different strokes, and of course, good old RNG. Reggie looks like he's finally gonna explore the Talon Canyon side of the elevator and see what's over here. Oh, never mind, he's already discovered what it was, so... Yeah, just heading over to Magmore right now. Will we find our first E-Tank? At this rate, our Mars just might be in go mode before they get E-Tanks. That'd be an interesting weekly to watch.
Yeah, especially if they have to go out of their way just to find them before Ridley. Oh, that was bold.
Oh boy. Reggie, you're gonna give us some heart attacks later on.
Not an E-Tank, but looks like an item. Oh, space
Not an
item.
E-Tank, but that certainly helps.
Okay.
Our plan of Ridley without an E-Tank seems to be a go so far.
Yeah. Full damage reduction. It's like having one E-Tank.
Yep.
Oh, and he's gonna do this climb without an E-Tank? God, this climb is stressful to watch. Like, there's easier climbs to get up to the top, but that one with all those turrets shooting at you. Oh, finally.
Unfortunately, our fun is at an end. Reggie will know. Never mind. He could probably still sneak a few heart attacks in there. That is Upper Great Tree Hall, which is
Convenient.
yeah,
Got two
very
artifacts
convenient
there.
considering there's two. There's is Wave Beam going to be our go mode? I think it is.
Maybe. The pyro. Please. It's like he's getting us. Oh! He's getting us in the race. Oh, God. Okay.
I imagine Pyro will be swift to make use of the save station right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shiny missile! Oh!
Nice.
Very nice. This seed, giving us everything early on, including a shiny.
Yeah, I get to see that often. Bro, you can't do this.
What's the remainder?
Oh,
valid!
Okay.
I think we're getting a bit too happy about this. So Markler, shiny missiles are basically, it's a little Easter egg that was added into the randomizer by Bash. Every single missile has a 1 in 8,000 chance of being replaced by a shiny missile. It's a reference to the Pokemon games in the, where every single Pokemon has a small chance of being shiny. They don't make any mechanical difference, they're just a missile that's blue. And it's fun to find them. I know statistically they're only found in roughly 1 in 50 seeds, and that's if you clear them 100%. So yeah, like anything else in this, that makes this seed a little bit special.
Yeah.
What artifacts is Reggie still missing? Because I know there's Lava Lake. Do you remember what the other one was?
No.
Good old Life Grove Tunnel giving him some fun.
Is that Lava Lake? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Or no, I think this is oh wait, oh yeah, he bar skips. That will explain it.
Yeah.
Wow, this seed is going very jet so far. It's really just Wave Beam left.
Yeah.
We might actually see our runners debate between doing final bosses or going to get more E-tanks, which would be a very interesting conundrum.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's 5. Anyone in chat remember what the last artifact is? Oh, plasma processing. Thank you, Gamma Emerald.
Ah, right. They have everything you need for that, right? Except wave.
Yeah, except wave. It is wave beam go mode at this point.
Wonder what that is.
Main PBs.
You're supposed to pretend like you don't know.
Sorry, I missed the memo. Went over my head. Much like Samus did with that scan dash.
Oh, nope. Another one.
Another E-tank, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
I want a good show. I want to see our runners suffer. Metaphorically suffer. I like them quite a lot. I just want to see difficult challenges. Please don't sue me. Yeah, chat pointing out, this could end up being a sub-hour seed, which would be crazy. It really just comes down to where wave beam ends up.
Gala makes a good point. There shouldn't be any wave doors from workstation debris. So, actually, no. There's a wave door on the way to on the way out of workstation. Yeah, they need wave. They would anyway, but they need wave for that too.
Yeah. They also just need wave for Exo. Unless one of them is planning on doing Exo skip like a mad lad. Which, considering what Reggie's shown off so far, I would not put it past him, even if I haven't heard of him doing it before. Yeah, Chrysagram, that seems about accurate, right? Reggie finally finding his first E-tank.
Pyro.
Oh, Pyro. Yeah, never mind. Mix up the names. Yeah. Real question for Reggie is where to go next, because it really all comes down to Wave Beam. Fortunately for him, Wave Beam can't be in that many places, so probably rule out a lot of locations. We know it can't be in pretty much anywhere in Mines or Magmore at this point.
They might want to find the Frendrana Shorelines elevator.
Yeah, it could be in
Could be there.
Shorelines, although there aren't too many Shorelines places it could be either. If it want to be a troll, it could be in that one transport tunnel in Lake Fendrana.
Transport access, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right where they started too, so
Yeah. It would be quite ironic if they had to go back to where they started to finish the seed.
Spider-Ball controls, gotta love them.
Yeah. If Wave Beam was the one item in Ruin Shrine that they missed, I am going to laugh so hard. Because neither of the runners ever checked Ruin Shrine with bombs.
Oh yeah, I'm just not realizing that. So, what haven't we checked here yet besides Rune Shrine? We haven't checked all the elders.
Yeah, all of the others is a question.
And there's Crossway. Or Elder Chamber.
Unfortunate, no maniacal laughing from me today. Tower of Light's locked off because of the door. Reggie about to get his X-ray, which should be nice for him right now. I imagine it would make the endgame a bit more generous, because, oh boy, yeah, Visorless Essence on 2 E-Tanks would not be fun.
No.
Probably wouldn't be too hard, but just would probably be really scary.
Personally, for me, it wouldn't be too hard if I just took it slow.
Yeah, SSS isn't a hard boss, it's just a slow boss.
It's hard to do fast with, you know,
Yeah.
minimal health and no visors.
Yeah. Our runners have minimal E-Tanks, but they, I believe Reggie has found every single power bomb in the game at this point. That's a full 8. Both of our runners have, so...
At least he won't be getting trolled too hard by the Metroids there.
Yep. Pyro finally finding his second E-Tank.
Exo's projectile balls, they can
hurt quite a bit.
Yeah.
Our runners do have all 3 suits, so it shouldn't be too bad. But, I don't know, this is still a bit less than I'd be comfortable with doing Exo on a good day. Of course. Actually, never mind. Reggie will not have to turn back because I believe he knows the the triple bomb. One of the bomb jumps to get up here. There's like a ton of different names for them. Either way, he can do it. Fortunately, at this point, I'm guessing that sub-hour is not going to happen just because of how long Exo and Exo Essence Ridley take. Who knows? Maybe if Wave Beam is right here, we might make it. Not even gonna grab it. Reggie is in full jet mode. Pyro, actually checking hydro access tunnel right here, which, yeah, that is a possible location, I believe. Oh, and that's thermal visor.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like Pyro's going for a full reverse frigate. That is definitely an interesting play, and yeah, that can logically pay off.
And just to be clear, backwards frigate is logical. Like,
Yes, it is logical.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, using it to skip wave beam is logical. I know that is something that has been brought up and discussed in bug reports from some new runners who got confused.
Okay.
Reggie going for the triple bomb jump. Oh, very nice. Nope, seemed to have missed what was in Biohazard, but probably not wave beam, I'm guessing at this point.
Oh, camera, please.
For those who are curious, because that was something I did not understand for you, triple bomb jumps work in Prime by basically laying a bomb, which then causes the game to refresh the amount of bombs you have in the middle of you doing the earlier, in the middle of the bomb jump sequence. It's complicated. Something I did not understand for a while, but if you're curious why the bomb wizardry works, that's, I believe, at least a part of it. Fortunately, Pyro's trip into reverse frigate has not borne wave fruit, but
There's shorelines. But
Yep,
Reggie's not going for it. Maybe he's saving. No,
probably just gonna check the other elevator.
he already did.
Or, no, never mind.
He already did. It was workstation debris.
Actually, oh wait, yeah, never mind. You would need wave beam to get the workstation item, so it can't be there.
Surprised he didn't go for shorelines.
Yeah, that seems like quite a backtrack to do.
He might have figured it wasn't logical because logically you would need wave to
Oh
get
yeah,
up
true.
there.
That would
he's
be
probably thinking transport access.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Never mind. Go on, Reggie. You're smarter than us. Because wave beam is very restricted as far as logic goes. There are a lot of wave doors in Prime.
Yep, that's where he's going.
Yep. Yeah, I can't think of many other areas where it could logically be at this point, so yeah, I think pretty much has to be in transport.
It's like Pyro's headed over there too.
Yep.
This could end up being close. I mean, they
Yeah, this
both
could
have
be a very close
one
race.
artifact missing. Pyro even has one extra visor, so
Yeah, that can make a big difference. And there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a race going.
Yep. Whoa,
Oh, and
where's
looks
he
like
going
Reggie's
now?
doing some I think he's trying because
Might
he
be looking
knows.
for E-tanks.
No, because he knows the from John Shoreline's elevator has an elevator right next, and he's fighting rocks.
Why is he?
Maybe he thinks it's faster to go through rocks and the rest of Front Pendrana rather than going through
yeah.
Jozo.
So Shorelines leads back to. Oh yeah, he
Late
might
Jozo.
be. And then workstation debris was the. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Interesting. Pyro is choosing the opposite decision, so we've got a pretty scientific experiment as to which runner made the better choice right here.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I can't particularly say one made the better choice, although the fact that Reggie does not have thermal visor while Pyro does is pretty ironic considering the situation. Although actually, Pyro does not have the information about the late Chozo elevator, so that might... never mind, he seems to be making that... yeah. He seemed to be going around the other way, as he did not check the late Chozo elevators. Yep, he's just mapping out his route right now. Reggie, at minimum, Reggie seems to be making good work of Thardus right here.
Yep.
There's also the fact that Reggie's likely to grab a few additional checks on the way, so he might be able to find some additional E-tanks. No. No, he's not going to flamethrower Thardus to death, is he? He is. Yep. Yep. I don't even know what to say to this. Aside from the fact that Reggie's run is clearly valid. And of course, a missile for his glorious efforts against the rock. So far, Reggie's export into the Fendrana.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's an E-tank for Reggie, but...
Pyro says his PC hard crashed.
Oh no!
That is rude. Technology is so rude.
Oh no!
Pick the worst time to do that.
Darn it, Pyro's PC. This was gonna be such a great race!
Yeah.
Oh, this breaks my heart.
Oh, great. Now he's getting Windows updates.
Of course. It does look like there's some discussion between the two of them to have Reggie pause right now so Pyro can just get his PC working again.
Yeah. Pyro says great timing in the race time chat. Always great timing. Reminds me of one tournament race I did with Beepron in 2019 where he had a power outage, and that's how I won. Which was...
Yeah, it looks like time has caught up to where, okay. Oh. Yeah, never mind, Reggie's going, so... This is... Oh, yeah, never mind, looks like Reggie is just being a great sport right now. Is he pausing? I don't know. Yeah, seems he's just, waiting for Pyro to catch up and because he streamed it, right? His entire PC crashed.
Yeah.
So he lost his save data as well. Serious props to Reggie on this. I can't... Yeah, given his current state of mind, I imagine he was probably in super go mode on this.
Yeah. Oh, and Pyro's forfeited. He must not have saved.
That is such a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Pyro did not assume that his PC would hard crash at some point. Yeah, I know he saved in lower mines, but this is... Ha!
As soon as Reggie sees the message,
Yeah.
we'll keep going.
Oh, this breaks my heart. Looks like Pyro will be coming in for the interview at some point.
Yeah.
They're both winners in my heart today because this was a fantastic race.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep. Hello there, Pyro.
Hey, Pyro.
Got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
As soon as I say this is a brilliant race, my computer hard crashes.
Yeah, did you see where Reggie was too?
No.
The two of you grabbed Wave Beam at almost exactly the same time. This was shaping up to be a fantastic race in the finale.
Yeah.
And then... this! Ah!
You know what's really funny? This is on the latest version of Dolphin. I've not had a single issue with the old build that I've been using for months. I should have just stuck to my old build, but I know the rules, like... What a... Oh, that's so stupid. I'm sorry, everyone, that I haven't had a crash in Dolphin in... I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can expect that. This was...
Yeah, my computer
Both of
completely
you
hard
put on
locked.
a fantastic show today, and it breaks my heart that this happened.
Yeah, like, Reggie would have had to wait, like, 20 minutes at least, and that's... Yeah, there's no way. And I just passed the ship too, but I didn't bother saving because, you know, just one more artifact. I'll save on the way back. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm... Yeah, that's really... Yeah. Yeah, so how did we, like, this... Everything, the beam locations were the funniest. Everything about the seed was brilliant. I loved it.
and, like, the thing was, like, after getting wave beam, the two of you went in opposite directions of each other, and it was to get to the last artifact, and it was so interesting. You decided to go back through town, but Reggie decided to actually go through Thardis and front Vendrana to go to town, which had Lake Chozo, which had an elevator to mines on the other end, which basically. And it was going to be really interesting to see which of your routing paid off, and I was so looking forward to it, and then no!
Yep. Yep.
Like I said I wanted to see the runners suffer, but not like this.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. The fact that Reggie and I were tying, just all the.
Yeah, that would have just made it.
So oh.
That just makes it worse. It just messed up a really.
That is the worst time I've ever had a crash in Dolphin ever. Ever. Because if at any other time it's like whatever, but that was actually a really good race, and my computer just not even it wasn't Dolphin, my whole computer just froze up, and then Windows was like, it's time to install an update.
Yeah, just added in something, right?
Yeah. I should have asked Reggie maybe if he would have been okay with keeping up, but
he did actually stop for a bit. He stopped until you said you forfeited. He was fully willing, which is
no, but there's so many other little things too. Did he ever go through the frigate to pick up the thermal visor?
He did not.
See, stuff like that. It just. Damn it. Well, the fact that I was so happy with my routing, pretty much every decision I made was correct and paid off. It's just when I was thinking, there's the one ruined gallery that I need to check with bombs, but that means I can do Flarga backwards, assuming this elevator doesn't, go to Tal, and of course it was the frigate, which needed the ice beam, so I knew the ice beam had to be on, and then the fact it was grapple beam. That's where I laughed at first. That's when I knew this scene was gonna be a funny one. And then the plasma beam being where it was, you saw me hesitate going to the mines.
Yep.
I was like, I shouldn't do this, but I know Reggie won't do this because he never does mines unless he can fully clear it. And I know there's an artifact down there, so I might as well oh my god, plasma beam. Okay!
Yeah,
and then
Reggie ended up... Sorry.
So, and then sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say Reggie ended up dipping in the mines just for that, without full clearing.
Okay, so it wasn't me alone.
Yeah.
And then the wave beam, I actually... When I went to Chozo, my original intent was to go to the back of Chozo, and then just as I came up, as I was going up that elevator, I was like, there's no way the wave beam's gonna be there. Because it's one check, screw it, let's do it, because otherwise I'm committing to the back. Oh my god! What's it doing here? The ultimate Metroid!
Yeah, we kind of figured it was the only logical place it could be, because Reggie ended up finding shorelines, but decided against it because you would have needed it just wasn't logical, because I think he needed wave to get through Hall of the Elders.
Yeah, he got through by doing one of the fancy bomb jumps to get up.
I figured.
Yeah, so because of that. Yeah, so because of that, he figured no, there's only one logical place it could be, and ended up being right.
Yeah,
Yeah, this would have gone down in the history as one of the best weeklies if this hadn't happened.
Yep. Yeah, I'm so salty with the computer. I sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now because I don't have my internet. I knew something was going on with my computer too, or not even my computer, but just I was having stutters that I usually don't. To be fair, I just popped it up to I haven't streamed in a while, but yeah. Trying to think of anything else that was notable. There's so many times where I was like, I was like, when I first, oh yeah, bar skip first try, heck yeah.
Yeah.
I felt so good about that, and then I was like, going to go for the frigate, and I wasn't even sure if the wave beam could even be there, because I know in Randomizer it could be, because, you know, like, from the back to front, but I don't know if the newest version of Bash's Prime...
Yeah, I believe it can. I know that's something that's come up in logic discussions previously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were saying that logically, if it's backwards frigate, you possibly could find wave there.
So, like, right as I was about to go to Lava Lake elevator, I was like, wait. And I tried to instant morph, and I managed to do it. Like, or not instant morph, I tried to morph so, like, I wouldn't take the elevator. And which I fortunately did, but then I realized, no. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Lava Lake, which I totally forgot an artifact was there, to be honest. Pick up the few things there and try Cops Pit, then do another trek to Town South through Monitor Station. Yeah, because I didn't really want to climb Lava Lake again. And then I'll go through the frigate backwards, and that'll dump me right out in the chosen elevator. So if it's not there, like I can do the only checks that are left available to me. So yeah, I'm really happy with my routing. Really happy. I like a little bit of luck. Yeah.
Stupid computer.
I'm sorry, I know you have feelings, but screw you. You screw me.
You should screw attack that thing just to punish it.
We should force that computer to go play Echoes. Does any Echoes players know some, like, really cursed seeds we could go send the computer to and force it to play?
But I don't want to play them. I don't want to play Echoes. For the record, I am just a Prime player, and I, like, Echoes is a phenomenal game, and I totally think, you know, like, totally tip my hat off to it, but it's just not for me. Prime 1's for me, and will always be.
Oh yeah. On the slight positive end, do you want to know how Reggie killed Stardust?
Got the powerbomb.
Flamethrower.
That shiny missile to a flamethrower.
Yep. He also did a absolutely insane snipe onto the cloaked drone with a super missile, which...
You did what?
He sniped the cloaked drone with a super missile from, like, the start of the room, which was
Yeah,
insane.
he just jumped, shot, killed it.
I
Like, no effort involved, apparently. It was just pure swag.
I really botched my movement with that fight. There was a few things that I botched, but I kept my cool. Well, until Mag.
Yeah. Magmore was a bit hot.
Actually, I didn't actually mean to make that reference. Pun, whatever. Pun not intended, I swear.
Took me an extra second to get that, actually.
Yeah, you were keeping your cool, cause you never actually went to Findron until the end.
Yeah, I
Keeping your cool in reserve.
I was about to say that the front end of Findron was never touched upon, but seeing how Reggie touched it, of course. Yeah. Damn it. I kind of wish I totally realized I totally could have just used Dolphin to give me cheats and give me all the equipment back. But then I don't think you can do it for artifacts, so then I'd have to still collect. Yeah, if only Minimod was available. I mean, then again, it wouldn't have been available because this is a race, so never mind.
Yeah. I feel like there would probably be like something in the rules that would have like disqualified you on that, but I don't think anyone would have blamed you.
No, yeah, no one would have cared in this circumstance. It's the same thing for like Reggie and I are really good, you know, like for like so like it's the same thing with me, like not disabling my emoji chat, but it's like we trust each other. We don't care. It's also just a weekly. Like,
Yeah.
I want to defeat Reggie, but not that bad. Yeah. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just gonna cry in the corner now.
Yeah, looks like Reggie is finishing super messling the invisible essence. Very effective.
Thank God. He's almost done. I want to get him in here just so he can, like...
I just want him to understand how disappointed I was that this race did not finish in the way.
Yeah. If I just save... That's the problem when you have, like, phase-on so early and, like, all those E-tanks. It's just, like, I mean, I didn't have many, but, like, it was enough.
I don't think anyone can blame you for not expecting a random crash.
Yeah.
And that is time for Reggie. Yep. Looks like we'll just be waiting for Reggie to head in for an interview.
This could have been my day to shine. I feel like a Formula One driver right now with like the tires, or the engine, or.
At least one of those missiles had their time to shine.
Yep. Hello, Reggie.
Hello.
GG.
GG, Pyro. I'm so sorry. That sucks.
Oh, you have no idea how much that sucks. Wait till they tell you everything.
Yeah, the two of you got wave beam at pretty much exactly the same time. It was looking up to be an insanely close race. We were really looking forward to it, and the two of you actually made different routing decisions, with Reggie going in flamethrowing Thardus like a mad lad, and Pyro heading back through Chozo and Talon, and it was like, we were really looking forward to like seeing how this would play out, and you also Pyro had Thermal, which would play into these things, so it was looking to be like an incredible race, and then it crashed, and...
That's so unfortunate. That hurts.
Yep. I passed by the ship as well, but I was like, I don't need to save because I'm just collecting my last artifact.
Could have been a tie, actually.
I legitimately could have seen this as a tie. This was looking to be one of the best weeklies we've ever seen.
The only thing I can think of is if you go back to your ship right now, and I go back to the ship every race from there, but not too late for that suggestion. Yeah, I'm a salty salmon. Yeah, sorry, let them catch you up. And if you have questions or anything, go ahead. Oh, and thermal visor, if you're wondering where it was in Hat.
Ha! So I almost dipped into Hat, because I did bar skip just to go see what was down in that elevator, and it ended up being a wonderful elevator. It took me right where I wanted to go after doing all that.
Yep.
But I almost dipped into Hat just to see.
Yeah, I did bar skip first try, and I almost didn't go in the elevator because I was going to go for the frigate, and then I did go in the elevator for Lava Lake, Triclops Pit, and then I went back to Talon South to go for the frigate because I wasn't sure if Wave Beam could be there with the logic with Bash's randomizer, particularly the fact that we had access to the back. But anyway,
yeah. How about that ice beam location?
I know. How about that grapple beam location?
Right.
How about all the beam locations? They were all hilarious. Like this entire scene was perfect.
Shout out to setting up for early wild and then remembering I had spider ball and then falling to the bottom of the room when I tried to just go for one of the spider blocks.
Also, that cloaked drone snipe?
Yeah, that was...
Hey, thanks. You can kind of set that up if you know not to step into the trigger until right as you're about to jump down, so you can have like a rough angle and auto aim will do the rest for you. Even though it's still invisible, the auto aim will track it.
Auto.
Huh, interesting.
I thought you just knew exactly where it was gonna be.
I thought
Kind
I
of
had
did. I mean, you have to be within like a certain radius of accuracy.
Gotcha.
I thought I had a leg on you going into the phase, dipping into the mines there, because I knew you usually don't do mines until you can full clear it.
I usually don't, but I was like, I double took right in front of that elevator at the bottom. I was like, oh man. I was like, I could just, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go in, grab the artifact, and get out.
Yep. Yep. Oh,
The last thing I
man.
want to do is have to come back there.
Mhm.
I got real lucky. I did the triple bomb jump to get past Hote when I was trying to find Wave Beam, just to
Mhm.
see what the elevators were back there. And when I saw Fendrana, like that I knew instantly. I was like, all right, cool. Wave Beam is way back out in transport access.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
actually didn't put that together. I was going to go through. I was going to go as I was going up the Flarga elevator. I realized, wait a minute. What are the odds of Wave Beam being? No, no,
It
no.
couldn't be.
This seed is already being too funny. There's no. Oh my god.
Also,
I-
can I just point out the E-tanks?
Yep.
What E-tanks? I didn't find very many.
Oh yeah, the first one I found was like, oh, thank God.
I was real happy. Yeah, shout outs to Race Tank being vanilla.
I know,
I was real
right?
happy when I got that 30 tank on the way out of Fendrana because I killed Thardis to get to the other end of Magmore.
I think I must have found. I found one in biohazard containment instead.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was going through Fendrana. I was like, maybe I'll find thermal on the way out. Maybe I'll find an E-tank. And I got happy with that E-tank and the plasma ice there in Shorelines. That's crazy. That kind of hurts my feelings for you that you had
I
that hard
know.
crash because that's so unfortunate.
And then Windows deciding
And
to
then yeah,
install the
Windows
updates.
update was real nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I think it's because I used the newest build of Dolphin and not my usual old build. Because I've never had a crash in so long. It could be just coincidental, but yeah.
Switch to Nintendo, everybody. Fast reload
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I should have.
And no Dolphin. I don't like Dolphin. It's mean.
I'd love Dolphin.
It's mean to me.
But yeah, just every once in a while, it bites back. Oh,
This was a really fun seed to play.
Yeah. Oh man.
I would not consider this a jet seed. I would just say that you and I made very, very good, very lucky decisions to do what we did.
I agree fully.
Yeah, considering Plasma Beam, I would imagine not everyone, and also Plant.
Yeah. Required
Well,
plant, required ghosts. Required plant for ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think there was even anything that was locked by grapple in that seed.
Yeah,
Technically there was X-Ray.
Oh,
Lava
X-ray,
Glide.
yeah. X-ray was in lava or magma pool. So
Wait
yeah.
a minute. Wait. I dashed across. I didn't use the grapple. Oh right, because I did Flagger from the back. Because I still knew Rune Gallery was still one check. And I was like, oh, I can also then do Flagger from the back. And that's what I did. And
yeah.
And I shout outs to me getting magma pool dash first try.
Awesome.
Didn't dip my toes.
Flagra was just it was like, you know what? If I don't do it, it's gonna be something. I don't have a beam yet, and usually, if I have a beam, I'll skip Flagra. And I was like, "There's no beam yet. There's something gonna be here."
Yep. And for me, I already knew because I did Rune Gallery, that also gave me the check. It let me confirm what the elevator was. So once I knew it was to free it, I was like, okay, Ice Beam has to be on the next check. Has to, or that or Wave Beam, and then I got to make my way to Crossroads or Thardis.
Yeah. This was really fun. I had a really good time with it. Also, huge shout outs to the shiny missile in Great Tree Chamber.
Followed by the flamethrower.
Yeah. I thought it was real lucky because we haven't seen a shiny in a weekly in a long time. I don't think.
Yeah, a very long time.
Yeah, easily one of my favorite seeds in a long time. Although that's again a bit due to luck. And if it wasn't for that crash, this would have been like the all-time one of the best weeklies ever.
Yeah,
It's
this
still-
was a blast to commentate.
I still just even with the crash, I still put it up there as one of my favorites to play through, and it's good to be back.
Honestly, I might recommend other people watch this just so we can share the heartbreak with everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This will
man.
definitely be one I go back and watch. I want to see just how close it was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, Reggie, big props to you for being willing to stop and wait for Pyro to try and get back. I know it ended up not working out that way, but
yeah, thank you.
mad
Oh, yeah,
respect for that.
absolutely. With that knowledge, I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, well, screw you. I'm gonna keep going.
I was racking my brain for solutions, but my last save was in the phase on mines. So I
did
would
you
have,
save in Sandina?
yeah. Because I was like, I might as well while I collect the artifact here, and I have plasma now, and I was lowish on health, and it's mines.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I would have I would have needed to collect all the artifacts, which I don't think Dolphin has the cheat codes for that. And
No, you can't do that.
Yeah, and then the like even things like thermal visor, it would have taken me at least 20-30 minutes to get back where I was, even
Yeah,
with me
that's rough.
knowing everything. So we're repeating ourselves now for the audience. So I'll do we have any other things like to comment on?
The way that the seed was laid out allowed for some really fun movement, and that I think that was my favorite part of the seed was how trolly the beam locations were, but just the sheer amount of things that we got to do to like
Yeah, just
add some flair.
for how trolly the beam locations were, like that's probably just the way it turned out. It was like perfect, like just
Nah.
like the way everything looked around, like the town south to like from the magma west to magma north. Like usually that's a terrible thing, but it worked out perfectly, and yeah, I'm content.
Yeah, I think what that means that main Korea elevator would have gone to workstation save station, because I think that's the only elevator I didn't see.
That's the yeah. And where did debris go? I guess to Fendrana?
Debris went to one of the reflecting
Oh.
pool elevators.
Right. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then the Fendrana elevator being, yep.
Yeah, so I killed Thardus after getting wave because I was like, this is actually faster. Kill Thardus, go through, and then pop out the
I'm
front of
not so
Fendrana.
sure. I'm not so sure, and I wish we could. I want to review. We'll review the VOD after. You could be right. Actually, what did the commentators like? What did it look like? Because I was in Twin Fires.
We were anticipating. I mean, we were gonna like just watch and see which one was faster, because you guys were pretty much neck and neck.
Yeah,
So-
from my thought, like based on where you were when you crashed, I think Pyro had the slightly faster route after wave, but it's really hard to say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Reggie, I crashed right as I got out of the elevator and opened
Oh my
the Twin Fires
God.
elevator. The Twin Fires door opened. I went through it, and like that's why, like right after my comment saying this is one hell of a seed.
Yeah. And if Reggie's route was faster, you having both visors could have,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because I had to. Since I
Right.
didn't have thermal, I went for pool cancels instead of attack cancels on phase 1.
There's also the
X-ray.
fact that just low E tanks, I imagine, probably would have changed your opinions on how or at least like changed some of the execution on the routing on the final boss execution.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty comfortable with 3 E tanks. Like that's all I really. As
yeah.
long as we have all 3 suits, like since we had all 3, I felt pretty cushy with 3.
Same, and it really, like, I know Reggie is incredible as final bosses, but I did have that little handicap with the thermal visor, So yeah, I'm gonna go and cry, as I say. Like
Aw.
no, let's.
I
gonna.
got
Yeah.
I got real fortunate with the way Essence behaved because I was able to still get the 3 pool with without thermal.
Oh,
I
yeah.
managed to get the manip, and I was far enough away from the Phazon pool that I knew that Essence was going to spawn right above me, so I just backed up and just unloaded and managed to land the entire pool in one shot.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, rematch.
Eyes emoji.
I'm gonna get
No,
something
but,
to eat and or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Follow Pyro. Follow Up. Follow Robo. Follow Baja. Follow Gollop.
Follow Reggie.
No
thank
you.
you. Yeah, thank you to SpeedGaming and the commentators and trackers, just everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Screw you, Windows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry, I don't mean that.
Thanks. Thank you both for putting on a good show.
You're welcome.
Yep. See y'all next week. Hopefully
See you
with
next-
less heart attacks.
See you next mission.
Bye-bye. Cry.